Hey everyone, welcome back to MSFS. It's been a while. So, I wasn't sure how I wanted to open this up, but I've decided. We're going to take a little bit of a trip down memory lane. We're going to remake the first video I ever made for YouTube, but we're going to continue it and do some IRL memories as well. Alright, without further ado, let's get into the plane. So, it's nose down, I'm going to actually circle around a little bit here. So today we find ourselves in the area of Ostrowitz is the village, but specifically that there is the Shansetechita Dam. Now, in a future video, you'll hear me talking about going skiing or snowboarding, and believe it or not, this road here is actually where the bus would go, on the side of the dam, and the skiing area is just up there. We'll power off because we are doing 200 knots, which is really quick for a diamond. And basically, what we're going to do is we're just doing a low approach over the dam. So this was where we first, it was actually a low level flight I loved to do back in the day. It just started me a bit too far forward. So we're just going to fly forward and then turn around about here. This will do. Whoa, the rudder on this is a bit twitchy. Power in, through the turn. Flying the diamond like a fighter jet here. I know, I'm sorry. And rolling back out, wings level. Actually, no. Apologies there, guys. This is more. Da 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 na 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 na. Yeah, no, that's my Dan Busters moment. We'll climb away now. Power on. Power, power, power. 30 degrees nose up bubble. And push over. There we go. That's about high enough for me on this flight. So as you can see, we are... so this is the Shansetechita Dam. This is in the Czech Republic. Bit of context I should have given at the start. Sorry about that. I don't care. I'm enjoying the view today. It's unfortunate you can't really see much over the nose. What's it complaining about terrain-wise? It doesn't even say. So basically, you're flying out of the hilly mountains. Like I say, underneath us there, that is Ostrowice. Over on the right-hand side, that'll be Friedland. Well, actually, yeah, Friedland's around the corner a bit further. But what we're doing, so Friedland was where we landed in the first video I ever did for YouTube. However, what we're doing today, I'm trying to leave the throttles wide open, I think, and leave it. Yeah, so we're going to do some IRL memories and some IRL history as well. So, like I say, this area here, we never sort of did much except for skiing, coming back from skiing. My mum crashed the car on that road by the dam. Nearly killed my sister and my gran. That was quite a fun time. Well, I wasn't there, so it was for me hearing the story afterwards. Now, my mum went through a phase of crashing the car a lot. This will be Freeland here that we're coming up on. So the airfield for Freeland will be over there somewhere. There it is, with that field there. Like I say, we're not landing, we're continuing on. Because today we're going to continue down, we're going to follow the Ostrowice River. And this is the river that's named for, it's Ostrowice is the basically where it starts, I guess, properly, because it starts at the dam. And we're going to continue over Friedegnistek. Now, interesting bit of context here. Oh, the opening, a bit of history here. The opening shots of World War II. Where were they fired? Well, I heard a really interesting historical theory, say not historical theory, but theory, that it was here, in Friedegnistek. because you may remember the Munich Agreement basically gave Germany Lebensraum, or living space as they called it, and the Czech Republic, or Czechoslovakia as it was at the time, lost a massive chunk of its territory, including its incredibly overbuilt defensive fortifications. And part of the what was sort of surrendered was the large fortifications, sorry, not fortifications, large garrison at Friedeck-Miestek, and they didn't go down with that fight. They basically, you know what the Germans were like in 1939, they were pretty well equipped. The garrison here weren't, but they fought them and did it very bravely. And it's a bit of history that no one really knows about, but yeah, it was here. I think it's because, frankly, it was fucking embarrassing to the Allies that, well, the Western Allies, I should say, that they agreed to that. The Munich Agreement, interestingly, because I know I've got a predominantly British audience, for my, I'm going to clamp a bit higher here. My Czech audience, well, not so sure. I don't know if my Czech audience what they would call it now, but I know my Czech gran, she actually she referred to it as the Munich Betrayal, because you know, the basically, yeah, the Allies sold them down the river. For what? Anyway, sorry about that. That's my little bit of World War II history kicking in here. I'm hand railing the Osterritter River here. The airfield we're going to is over there. Probably be not that far being able to see it, and it is thingy. It's like I say, Moshnov or LKMT is its airport code. We'll be mindful in traffic going in there. We'll be doing a flight in there. I'm just gonna zip the wing. Yeah, so this is Friedeck-Miestek in front of us. And this is basically, there's two, well, so Friedeck-Miestek, I refer to it as one place. Friedeck and Miestek are two different places, and people get very passionate about being from one area, not the other. But hey, I guess it's, yeah. Like I say, they were following the river today. You can see the aircraft wants us to arc around onto the ILS to go into Moshnov over that way. Yeah, you can see the running rabbit. That's cool. We've got one more person or one more place to visit. Before we go and land. I will be bringing back some MSFS content. I've already got my first two videos in my head at the moment. I just need to make sure, well, one of them I know I can do, the other one I'm not too sure. Well, slightly to the side, just give us a look. And over the left. So yeah, that's the river. That is Friedeck-Miestek Station. No, that's Vratimo Station. No, that's Ostrava Kunčički. Or actually Ostrava now, that's cool. So we'll be here in a train sim video soon. I'm just dive bombing it for the crack. No. Power! And as soon as we hit 110 knots, nose over. And we're back where we were. There we go. So I'm going to continue present heading. So keep the river on my right. This is sort of the industrial area of Ostrava that we're flying over now. So I've missed Friedeck at some stage. That's the line to Ostrava Vítkovice. I've been doing trains and scenarios here, so I know my way around. And I've got a scenery in which gives me Google Earth sort of scenery. And that is so real. So this is the old brownfield sites. I've been down there, and it's basically a museum now. But what I think, yeah, so that gas storage thing, I forget, it's a planoyam. I can't remember what the term for it is in English anymore, but it's a gas storage thing. I remember I was reading up on the area and sort of the World War II history, and there was obviously a bombing raid by the Americans. It was part of Bloody Sunday on this part of the world, and um, so 20 or 30 years later, they're renovating, and they found an unexploded bomb in there, which is insane. Right, we'll roll out, wings level, and it was actually in the from what I read, it was actually inside. Oh wow, that's Carolina. So that is a shopping centre. I'll show you my first score. See, this is how much of a memory lane this is for me. So that's the Conservatoire. We did Josephine's Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat in English, with some fairly awful acting. That's actually an old mine, and behind that mine, that's the school. No, no, that's not mine. That is the thing. So that's the town hall. Pause break. That's the school that I went to. That's so that there. Can you see my mouse cursor? You can. That there was my classroom in school. That's pretty cool, right? And as we fly over Ostrava, you can see the town hall. That probably needs a custom model, to be fair. That's Most Pioniru. And that is the football club at Baník. You can see a trolleybus in the stop. That's where I used to get my the trolleybus from to school. And along this roadway, it's a bit bittersweet for me, this. Yeah, it's a little bit bittersweet. I'm going to fly, I'm going to do another lap here. My gran used to live on that street. And I mean, I'm looking at, well, I believe, yeah, I'm looking at the house there now. And the reason I say used to is she died last year. And yeah, pretty rough. Anyway, sorry guys. So, all right, we'll fly over Ostrava. Oh man, memories. This is bringing back memories. This flight. So there's a one of my friends from school used to live down here. A lad called David was half American, half Ukrainian. Used to live down here, and that building with the white walls and the red roof, it's a pretty good restaurant. And this is Petit Vos. So this is literally Petit Vos translates to basically like, so Petit Vesnietso is the noun for to like bring something in. This is Ostrava Hlavní nádraží, and this is, if you've seen my Fernbus video, where we drive from Ostrava to Prague, we pick up just down there. And I'll be doing some videos in Ostrava. Actually, I've been through Hlavak in Train Sim as well, but you can see why I've not done many scenarios. There's so many freight wagons about. It would be so difficult to represent this without making Train Sim have an aneurysm. And there's Hlavní nádraží with a, looks like a Pendo in actually. That'd be hopefully one of the next trains for me, the Czech trains for me to drive. Oh dear, this is bringing back memories, man, circling around here. But yeah, Psivos means like bringing stuff in, so it's like, yeah, it's like the noun for like the place stuff gets brought to, I guess. These are the freight yards. We'll cruise along here, and we're just gonna, we'll go to Ostrava Svinov. Well, actually, we are, yeah, we're just left of centre line, so we'll turn towards the airfield, and we'll look for Svinov. Svinov is one of the stations we stopped at in Train Sim, because we did the RegioJet from just before Svinov to Bohumín, which is the regional run they do from Brno on the Vectron. That was even before the K-Train's Vectron, that's how far back that goes. There you go. That's Svinovské Mosty there. And then that's the Chemical Works, I believe. And then Poruba's over there. Poruba I don't actually think I have the 3D scenery for, but this is bringing back some memories, man. Bringing back some memories. There's a tramway down there. So where are we? There we are. I can see the running rabbits for the airfield. So I'm just gonna, we'll intercept the extended centre line. It's 2,000 feet I'm comfortable with. Not got trim bound at the moment, soz. Didn't realise how, yeah, how much of a throwback it would be flying over and recognising places. And this isn't the 3D scenery here either. This is probably part of Portobello actually. Well, no, it's not Portobello, is it? It's yeah, I know where I am. One of my other friends, my best friend in first school. Let's see, am I? Do I? Can I? I'm sorry, I'm just going to dip the nose because I want to see if I'm where I think I am. No, but I'm going to over. Yeah, I know where I am, but I'm not where I thought I was, basically. Yeah. This is Portugal. No, this is Portugal? Nah. Portugal's that way. What's this? I can't remember. Probably Portugal. Over that way is an Asus factory. And when I went to the school I showed you, one of my best friends, I've not spoken to for ages now actually, was a lady called Anchi, or Kiki as we called her in school. She was called in school, and yeah, she lived over there. She's back in Taiwan now. There we go. So we'll climb up above. We've got 2,500 feet and level. I'm lined up on the centre line by my eye, not by the aeroplane's eye. Interesting. Oh no, I'm not actually. I'm right at centre line now. Not that much though. But this is Fly2's Moshnov Airport, and I've flown it up here a few times as well. I don't think I've done any videos to here yet in Flight Sim, but I may have to do an ATR video in it here. My first flight on VATSIM was here. There we go. We'll go half power. Actually, go off the power now and actually start slowing for the approach. We're hammering in here. Slightly high. Go first on for flap. Take gear down. I'll take full flap. I'm about where I want to be for descent rate. About 80 knots for my landing speed because I'm not too current on this aircraft. Yeah, according to this, I'm landing well off the centre line. The airfield's been rearranged basically, which is fine. But yeah, over on the right there, that's actually an interesting point as well. Over on the right is the old military apron here at Moshnov. And that was so in the East Lothian Air Museum in Edinburgh. There's a MiG-15, and it has the Ostrov emblem painted on the side, and that's where it would have been based. So it's a prancing white horse on a green mound with a blue background, I believe. A little bit high in the pappies. We'll descend. Honestly, in this sort of aircraft, being high is absolutely fine. It's a massive runway. I can probably get off at the first turn off here and sneak off to parking. Middle marker, which is fine. I mean, I am committed to the approach at this point. I am happy we're on centre line. Happy, and happy. I say slightly high, but absolutely fine with that as a concept. Got power off now. Just flare the aircraft. There we go. Flaps up. Wheel brakes. Did I miss that turn off? Yeah, I did. I'm going to turn around and go back to it though because we've got plenty of time and space. 30 knots. Oh, shut up. Have I got the bloody thingy as soon as I get to a taxi pace? Have they got, oh shit, we forgot to put the ATIS on. Where's com? There we go. Let's shut him up. Interestingly, I don't think this is the scenery. Oh yeah, the scenery's over at the passenger apron. Yeah, this is a bit more generic, which is just fine. We'll go to the passenger apron. We'll say we're doing a charter. No, thank you. I love the fact that the GPS in this is so accurate. I'm not looking at. I'm just looking at my G1000 for my taxi advice. Really unsafe to do that. I shouldn't do that. And my godfather ran a business back there. I don't think I don't think he just does real estate now, but in the because we gave us lift to the airport once when we went in, and I got biscuits and I enjoyed them. The Czechs have these wonderful wafer bars called Tatranky, and I got some of those, and I remember that. Wow, I'm feeling nostalgic today. All right, we're going to taxi, and we'll park on that on the apron next to the A320, next to the big boy planes. But hey, Ostrava Airport. Been in here in a 737 as well before, actually. That was quite a fun experience. It was Ryanair, unfortunately. They're the only airline so they basically do flights here from Stansted, which is fine. It just means you've got to get to Stansted, which, to be fair, is a very cost-efficient way for me to do this journey. Anyway, sorry guys, I'm braining hard right now, but is that a new tower? That's new firehouse probably. I'm not sure, but we will pop it in here on the left. We'll just say we're doing a charter job out here, taking some people where they're going. To be fair, this looks like a GA hangar, and this airplane is going to need to be inspected after what I've just been doing with it. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching today's video. Thank you for joining me on this flight down memory lane. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, hit the like button. Subscribe to see more from me on a regular basis. Let's shut the aircraft down. Park brake, please. Got both engines to idle. Park and brake. Props feathered. There we go. Oh, they're already stopped. Brilliant. And we've got everythinged. So I'll do electric master switch. There we go. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time. Bye bye.